Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you for joining me today. It's a lovely Wednesday morning here in Washington, D.C., hump day, and the last day of June. Hard to believe another half year has already gone by, and the year's halfway gone. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, please like my page. If you're watching it on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. Okay, so just looking at the cards, we don't have any consecutive suit through them or consecutive thing like that. We do have a bit of conflict between the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Swords and Pentacles are hostile toward each other. So we'll take a look at that and see how that restricts the meanings or changes the meanings as we go. But starting off here, we have the Ace of Cups. And aces are all about new beginnings and new ideas and concepts. Individuality, and cups are about feelings. So we've got new feelings developing today, or new beginnings based off of those feelings, or revolving around your feelings for today. Now remember, cups are often interpreted as love, but it's not necessarily love. It can be, but it's just feelings in general. So you may find that the feelings that develop today, the new feelings that you have, or the new situation developing around your feelings, may be something that you feel strongly against, or just as easily something that you feel strongly for. Now, with both of these being ill-dignified, it might be something that you are not feeling so good about, or may not have positive feelings toward. Maybe. I don't want to say that for certain because there's still a lot of open interpretation in doing readings like this. So, but something involving your feelings is going to be starting off new today. It's going to be a new situation developing. And with that new situation, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and queens normally represent patience and a very internal mastery of things within yourself. And with this being Pentacles, it's going to be your inner mastery of yourself in relation to maybe money, how you manage your money, or your job, or your resources that you have, your home life, something in the physical world. Pentacles are all about things in the physical world. So your Queen is going to represent that inner mastery, that matureness, and that planning. But the Pentacles and Swords are hostile toward each other, so they're undignified in this. So maybe this is showing a situation, as this situation is developing on your feelings and how you feel about things throughout the day, you may need to develop some of this patience and inner mastery over your material things. Because if these feelings are coming about based off of a material situation, or maybe they are strongly influenced by a material situation, but you may not have the mastery over your situation as of yet. You may not have the patience that you need to have in order to deal with it. You may not have the inner strength to be able to manifest or nurture or grow your material situation the way you should. So this is going to be an area that you're going to be lacking in. Maybe you need to learn how to manage your money better, or you need to take a look at things you need to be doing to improve your career or your performance at work, something like that. And an area that is within yourself that you need to develop or cultivate or mature so that you're doing better in the given situation. And then with the Four of Swords, fours are normally about stability and order, sometimes setting boundaries, and swords are about intellectual matters, maybe communication. But because this is ill-dignified, these boundaries may not be set for you today. So you may need to go through the process of setting these boundaries, and these boundary setting could be part of what's your internalize. If this is relating to a work situation, the way you feel about your work situation, and this is just an example, the way you feel about your work situation, you need to work on your inner workings about your work, how you do your work, how you handle your work, your inner processes that you use at work. You need to develop those, refine those so you can be better at your work. And perhaps you need to deal with communication, set boundaries against communication that you don't need or that is harmful to you. Or maybe it's a lack of stability in this situation that because you're starting to change your feelings about things, you can go in and you can fix the areas that are needed within yourself as far as the physical situation, and set those boundaries that are not set at this time so that you can function properly in your job situation. That's just an example. It could be any situation, and of course a lot of this is relevant to what's going on in your life at this time. But there's definitely, it looks like there's a lack in your inner ability to handle the situations that are coming at you, and the maybe your thoughts about the situation or communications about the situation. The way you handle them may not be in the best way for you at this time. But with these new feelings that are developing, it's helping you to provide a way to start looking at these situations. Because even if these cards are showing a negative situation, it could be this is an area that you need to grow and develop in. And so while the situation may be negative now, and we're just looking at the cards as of now, that does not mean that you can't change the situation that you're in. So that's what the cards have for us today. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this reading today. I hope you got a lot out of it. If you did, please like my page on Facebook, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow my blog. The links for all of my social media are on the About page on Facebook and in the description below on YouTube. If you'd like to book a reading with me, they do start off at $5. You can contact me through Facebook, through YouTube, through my email address at lodgemagician@gmail.com, or you can go to my Facebook business page or my website and book a reading through there. Thank you and have a wonderful day.